Hello, I'm Jon Walsh. I'm the chair of the ERS, the Electoral Reform Society. I wanted to thank Unlock Democracy and Make Votes Matter for inviting me, and of course all of you for turning up. Okay, is that closer?
Yes.
So, I normally get invited to speak at schools and colleges, which is where most of my shtick is practiced. And one of the things that gives me, one of the benefits, is a sort of refreshing take on democracy. And because you're dealing with school children and students who are sort of looking at these things fresh, and their approach is, well, what is the function of our democracy? And obviously the answer to most of that is, well, it's to give a voice to the people in how our country is governed, how our rules are made, how our laws are made. And when we reflect on the current voting system, we're able to look at a span of things across the country and say things like, well, look, there are seats in our country right now where 70% of people voted for somebody else. That's 70% of people in any given seat who could say, oh, that's not my representative. Where's my voice in Parliament? Now, obviously, they might get another chance in 5 years, possibly sooner. But actually, we have a Parliament made up of these representatives claiming a mandate that they just don't have in some cases. So what I'm saying is that actually first past the post isn't just a bad electoral system. It is choking off an awful lot of the voices that our country should be hearing in our Parliament. We have research from this election just gone that says that more than 1 in 5 voters voted tactically, which means they consciously looked at all of our parties. They said, this is what I want. Those are the policies that appeal to me. Those are the things I want. That is the representative I want. But I'm going to change my vote, and I'm going to do a runoff calculation in my head, and I'm going to say I'll vote for that person because they're not what I want, but they're the best I think I can get. Now, that is no way to organise an election, and it is no way to run a country. The Electoral Reform Society, and I'm sure Make Votes Matter, are interested in other things as well. We are interested in an elected upper chamber. We are interested in how our votes are bought and paid for in some cases, and therefore party funding reform. But most importantly, we are interested in electoral reform. We need a better voting system for our country because we deserve it. I think that's my time. Thank you very much for inviting me.